It's almost time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off.
Live from Albany, the capital of the Empire State, this is After Hours with Joe Bonilla, starring Joe Bonilla and featuring the voluptuous Veronica. Tonight, Joe welcomes Student Association Senate Chairman Paul McCarthy, taking a skip across UAlbany creator Skip Russa, and Student Association Vice President Alex Pena. Here he is now, Joe Got No Dough Bonilla.
An okay heel, I guess, but like, no, but when did like guys starting to get tan become okay?
I don't know. That's a good question to ask.
Like, is that manly at all? Just to like, I don't know, sit in the tanning bed?
Sit in the tanning bed. It could be. It could be. Some people like to be black. Some people like to be Mexican. So it does happen.
How was your week then?
My week was terrible. Nothing really happened in my week. I just drank and drank and drank. So
that's a good week then. What are you talking about?
It's a good week. What I remember. So yeah. So, but this is like a great show. This is the 5th episode of this season. Woo, 5 episodes. Actually, this episode makes.
Laying down some brobot right there.
Speaking of
being on the program as usual. So
Prometheus.
what the business is, bruh?
Welcome back.
What's up, shouties?
Welcome back to the show. I was just saying that this is our 5th episode, and you were actually on the 1st episode, but there was a blinking light on the episode.
Yeah, I know. It kind of got in the way of my vibes a little bit, so might have to punch you in the face for that one next time it happens.
Just might.
Do you get tans? Oh, you kind of look pale, so.
I don't need to get tans, because I'm sexy enough as it is. So.
Your muscles?
Yeah.
You look like you're slacking a little bit, actually.
Oh.
Whoa.
Your clothes are looking a little looser than usual.
Oh, look out, because I might have to pimp slap a bro.
Pimp slap a bro.
And by bro, I mean hoe.
Woman violence.
Just kidding. Not
So
really.
what's new? I mean, like.
Well, I'm a big Yankee fan.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. Won the World Series. My heart was been broken ever since Scott Brocious left the team.
Yeah.
A little while back.
Yeah.
But now we got more rings than Brodo Baggins. Good to go.
Compelling.
Yeah.
So, I assume you're still going to school these days?
Yeah, but been slacking off a little bit.
I see.
Professor's been getting on my case.
Yeah.
I forgot my bro tractor to math class, so I couldn't get the angles right. So, I've been procrastinating way too much. Playing some Brokemon.
Brokemon.
Catching mad. Gotta catch them all, man. Get all the way to the end.
All the way to the end now. Usually you would have your protein shakes. What happened this time?
Yeah. Well, once again, I just pounded way too much because I'm that much of a guy. So, my body just couldn't really handle it for once. Usually it can handle anything. But,
You don't seem so confident in yourself right there.
Yeah, wasn't too confident last week because I was sick. But, I had to stay home, take some ibuprofen, shots of the Bromega 3.
Omega 3.
And all that good stuff, man.
It sounds good. So, I mean, like, you don't have, like, the swine flu or anything, right?
No. if I did, you'd probably be dead already.
Very true.
yeah.
You don't have swine flu, do you?
Probably.
Like, I mean, it came
I
from Mexico, so I
understand
mean,
it,
that's.
We're immune by the whole swine pig thing.
Yeah, well, I'm Puerto Rican. How about that one?
Puerto Rican.
Yeah, just one big world sex chamber.
World Sex Chamber.
Puerto Rican, Norwegian fused together. It's kind of like can't think of a good fusion right
No,
now.
that it doesn't really work
It's
out.
not happening at all.
Blasian. That's a good fusion. Right?
Blasian?
Yeah. Black and Asian.
I think you've been blazing a little bit.
Anyway, we have a lot of show.
Yeah, I gotta go to the gym.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
peace out, bro.
All right. That was awkward. Anyway, we'll be right back. Be right back with Paul McCarthy. And we're back on After Hours. Prometheus.
I doubt that he really is like so bro-like. I swear he should have.
True, I am bro.
Yeah, we
You
have.
need a life. Anyway.
We have the same amount of muscles. I'm pretty sure. So I don't know. Anyways.
Well, we test out in the octagon, man.
Anyway, my first guest on After Hours is the SA Senate Chairman, Paul McCarthy. Had a little trouble there with the curtain. Sir,
Mr. Bonilla, how are you?
how goes it, Mr. Chairman?
It goes well.
So,
You know, I watch your show every week.
Yes.
And somebody made a comment a couple weeks ago about how uncomfortable this
yes,
chair
these
was.
chairs are
And,
very uncomfortable.
It really is.
Yeah. You feel fine though?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm here, so how's it going?
It's going good. Anyway, so you're the Senate Chairman.
That's correct.
What do you do?
What do I do?
Yeah.
Well, you're in the Senate, so why don't you tell us? No, I'm just kidding. I'm basically the head of the SA Senate.
Right.
Responsible for kind of organizing the Senate, running the meetings, making some appointments, kind of guiding the legislative agenda for the Student Association.
Interesting. Now, I've heard you like to compare yourself to our beloved Speaker Pelosi, at times.
A little bit.
bit?
I would like to think so.
Do you have like a little Italian woman inside you, or what's
A little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a man
Oh,
after
yeah.
her own heart. So
Yeah.
really, she's an incredible woman. So hopefully someday I can be Speaker Pelosi.
You just change your name and then go
Yes,
from there.
I'd have to change, a lot of stuff, but
A lot.
less.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Now, you're an SA. How is your relationship with President Sussman and Vice President Pena?
Good. We sometimes we agree, sometimes we disagree.
Right.
But, we've gotten quite a bit done this year, and
Good.
Hopefully we can continue to do so throughout the year. I've been working with Alex on some safety initiatives with UPD. I missed a meeting with them this past week, but hopefully we can move forward with that.
Terrible.
And they have some really good ideas.
Good.
And hopefully we can get that onto SA's agenda.
Good. So, I mean, is there anything else that the Senate's doing these days, or?
Yeah, we're up to quite a bit. Actually, I just had a leaders meeting on Wednesday, as you know, with the committee chairs, and
Right.
I'll be introducing an agenda this following Monday, which will include several things that I'd like to address throughout the year.
Good.
Some issues with transparency, plugging up some holes in the bylaws, changing the elections policy quite a bit because there's a lot of issues with that. But that's what's in the hopper right now.
Well, that's not bad. Not
Yeah.
bad. So, I mean, you're not going to be here forever.
Not forever.
Not forever.
unfortunately.
Unfortunately, we're not so blessed to have Paul McCarthy at UAlbany 25 years from now. But speaking about 25 years from now, what would you like to see yourself doing?
Well, like I said, I'm trying to become Nancy Pelosi, to actually become her. I have pictures of her on my wall. I study her speeches
You have a
every night.
problem, man. I don't know if that's healthy or not.
Maybe a little bit. But
That's your goal. You want to be this woman.
yes, yes, really.
Did you need to spend school to do this, or?
I don't know. I don't know. I think I need to talk to some medical professionals too, who might be able to help me out with it. But
I see.
We'll
I
figure
see.
something out.
Now, do you have anything? I mean, besides politics, I mean, do you like to sing? Do you like to do anything, or do you want to be a jazz singer, perhaps? I know there's a very random question. I have a very interesting writing staff. They come up with these questions for me. I don't know what they are.
A jazz singer.
A jazz singer, yes.
Well, I'm thrilled to hear that you think that I could be a capable jazz singer. No, not really. But,
no. Thank you, Rossman, for that question.
Yeah.
That's compelling. So, now, you were just recently on a program called Taking a Skip Across UAlbany.
It's a terrible show.
Now, you were perhaps violated? Or what actually happened? Because I did see the episode. I didn't really understand what was going on.
Yeah,
I mean, I understand if you don't want to talk about it.
The past couple weeks, it's I think it helped me, a lot. Skip being there when him and Ashley came in, they walked in on something that's been happening quite a bit lately. That's it's made me feel really, really uncomfortable the past several months. And
I understand.
Now that it's out there, I've been able to talk about it, quite a bit, more, and I've kind of opened up about it, and I'm starting to work things out in here.
Well, I'm glad you felt the need to express yourself in front of this live studio audience right here. Your personal feelings in depth. Now we do have. I'm sure you're aware we do have Skip and Alex on the program today to talk about some of the things that have happened to you. But before we actually move on to them, we have the After Hours giveaway. That was an awkward transition. We are giving away today a Bombers gift card. Yeah. So, Chairman McCarthy, would you have the pleasure of taking out this cup? A number. It is for a barber you can't win. You won enough in your lifetime. Let's see the number. Actually, you can read the number. You can read these days, can't you?
It's going to be number 24.
This can't be happening again.
Do we have a number 24?
There he is! You come up here. So therefore the people can see your face. This doesn't look corrupt at all, There you go, sir. So remember, every week you can win something on the After Hours giveaway. Sir, stay around. We're going to have you right on the commercial break. Stay tuned. And we're back on After Hours. Right before we have Skip and Alex come on the show, Tammy Landau from last year. Woo, everybody. She has just done a new story about those stairs in the lecture center near the studio, which seem not to be tall enough. Let's take a look.
This staircase has to be the most inconvenient staircase out of all the staircases on the SUNY Albany campus. And I'm not alone in thinking this. Here's what one SUNY student had to say. Exactly. Students wonder every day how to take on this absurd staircase. None of them work. Why couldn't the designers of the staircase realize this when, I don't know, maybe they were designing the staircase? Instead, students are walking on a wannabe ramp pretending to be a staircase. As I tried to walk down the steps, I was in a constant state of confusion, wondering where to put my feet, if I should skip a few stairs, and last but not least, I was praying to the staircase gods that I would not trip and fall. It's my guess that the school has set up video cameras all around the staircase just to watch with amusement as its students constantly trip and fall and humiliate themselves.
Those stairs are weird.
Yeah,
Yes.
they are.
Okay. We'll be right back with Skip and Alex. And we're back on After Hours. Paul. Oh, you okay there?
I'm all right.
My upcoming two guests are the SA Vice President, Alex Pena, and the creator of Taking a Skip Across UAlbany to explain the situation that we talked about with Paul. Alex Pena and Skip LaRussa. No, I have a chair for you, Alex. Hold on a second.
Please give me the chair.
We call this the Spanish box.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too, Skip.
No problem, sir. So, Skip, can you elaborate on what exactly happened here? Because, I mean, they have to be separated. They don't want to look at each other, you know.
I know, this is a little awkward. I'm in the middle of an awkward sandwich right now. But,
yeah.
I would like to elaborate. Hi, Joe. How you doing, by the way?
Hey, I'm not doing bad. I'm not doing bad.
Good. So, the other day, you know, I was filming, doing my normal routine, and, you know, I was doing my show on relationships, and, you know, I got some pretty negative, odd feedback from the students here at Albany, so I decided to go somewhere where I thought it was a nice, you know, abstinent environment, such as SA, aka sexually absent, you know. So I was going to sexually absent, which quickly turned into SA squared, sexually awkward and absurd. And I encountered, which I did not think I would, Mr. Alex here hitting on Mr. Paul. Yeah.
Harassment is not tolerated in this studio, if I can say that clearly. Paul, now, what does Skip elaborate on what people did see this last past week? Did that make you feel violated? Do you feel really violated about this? Or,
I mean, you know, to be honest, this kind of thing is it's happening in the office quite a bit, and
there seems to be remorse on his face over there a little bit. But
Because I understand where he's coming from.
interesting. Now, did this happen during office hours, or
yeah.
couldn't
that's
you
a
have
joke.
waited? Couldn't you have waited?
It was 3:45 and it closed at 4 o'clock that day. I thought it was an okay.
It was 3:30.
Well, I thought otherwise.
Well, there's a time and a place for everything.
You heard it from the voice of reason back there. Now, tell us why it had to come down to this being filmed on TV for this to come out. Why didn't you hold it in? Why didn't you tell somebody?
You know,
Why?
like I said, this has been This is happening on a regular basis. These advances toward me.
Is it because he's of hot Latin blood?
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But I'm going to tell you something right now, Joe. The first couple times this happened, I said, you know what? I'm going to go to somebody. I'm going to go to somebody because this is not right. This does not feel right.
And you felt the need to go to Skip because Skip.
I went to the media.
Yeah.
I went to the media because
not the counseling or anything, but
I'm going to tell you something.
Go right ahead.
I need to jump in here.
Yes,
okay?
go right ahead.
First of all, I filmed the show. I saw what was really going on. Okay, there was no edits in this part. You were so upset that we blew up your spot. Remember?
I'm going to tell you why I reacted that way.
What was your spot, huh?
I'm going to tell you what happened. Mr. Pena has told me, and he has a lot of friends in the Senate. He has a lot of friends, where I work. And he has told me on several occasions that if I make a public issue of this, he's going to cause all my bills to fail. He will fail everything that we try to get through. He's going to tell them to vote against everything. He's been extorting me, Joe. He's been extorting me. And I went to Skip, and I tried to make a public issue of this. And when he came in, I don't know, I had second thoughts. I
think there's two sides to every story.
Can I explain, please, Joe?
I think you should.
I think that at this current time, this is warranted. Yes.
Thank you.
Go right ahead.
It was a normal afternoon.
Yep.
And, we always do our thing, and Paul's always into it, and he can talk about extortion all we want, but if you caught the conversation before we were interrupted, he invited me over his place that night to have a martini, maybe a sex on the beach. And he said, okay, and I said, are you down for that? And he said, okay. So, in my opinion, he was playing into it. He can talk all he wants about getting votes or whatever, but I know where his heart's at.
So you guys actually have a pre-existing relationship.
That's what I was getting.
That's interesting. So
I think you just were scared because there happened to be a camera in your office at the time.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I mean, I found out he was a virgin, and that's what shocked me.
And we blew up your spot.
And I don't do that.
I don't do that.
And he does not do that. Apparently, he was the only non-sexually absent person in this office, which turned my whole ideal around of what student association is. Please.
How can you look at yourself in the mirror? How? After lying to that poor man over there about your true feelings.
You can't hide behind those glasses.
Why are you wearing glasses right now?
It's a defense mechanism, Joe. I need a shield from this kind of behavior.
A shield from your sexual attraction to me?
I think I'm in the middle of this triangle. Or lying.
Just saying, Joe. Hispanic Heritage Night, I mean...
It kind of is, isn't it?
See, this is what happens.
That's what happens.
This is a daily thing.
Elaborate.
This is a daily thing with me.
All right,
Is this
so
the first time you guys have seen each other?
let's wrap this up here. Now, you guys already had this pre-existing relationship before. Move forward. Move forward together. It's a 21st century. Things can happen. Okay.
I mean, you have your own offices.
Yeah.
Shut the door.
It's right there.
It's not that hard.
Can we agree to disagree?
Just be bromosexuals.
God.
Anyway, thank you all for coming. Hopefully we resolve something here.
I think we have.
We'll be right back after these messages. And we're back. Very interesting.
They really
On
are.
Hispanic Heritage Day.
You never know what happens with Hispanics. They're just so variable.
It does happen, but at least we learned something today.
Which is homosexuality? Okay.
We learned to disagree.
What?
No, it makes no sense.
Okay.
Anyway, thank you to Paul McCarthy, Skip Russa, and Alex Pena. See you next week! Bring this on Wednesday to the office. And there you go.
Number 7.
We're going to movies!
Mr. Price,
Did you like it?
it was good.
It was awkward.
You're slacking.
Joe.
All right, I'm completely blind, so.
All right. It'll be Stevie Wonder, but the white version. Why don't we? Yeah, we do that.
You're not supposed to take.
Okay.
Alex. You're not
Why is
supposed to
this
take
chair?
pictures of yourself.